Welcome to Tantra Lounge, Sex Talk Radio. Divine Kika is a radiant force, overflowing with positive energy, guiding you to a heart-opening, blissful, authentic tantric experience. This show will help you to expand your joy, cultivate more intimacy in your life, and rediscover the pleasure within your personal relationship. It's nice to be back because for a couple weeks I was not featured. We had interviews we had guests in the studio, and I always enjoy listening to what you have to say. But then I have all these thoughts and these questions, and I want to dive into them. So now I bring them to this show, and we have so many things to talk about.
These girls got so excited about my segment about how can you lose weight by kissing. They talked about it, and apparently on the newspaper and the radio show that they have in Tucson, and everybody knew. The segment is how can you lose weight by kissing. Right. So the average person spends 20,000 minutes of a lifetime kissing.
Really?
Yeah, 66% of people, they tilt their heads to the right when they're kissing, and 1/3 close their eyes when they're kissing.
Isn't it weird how you don't, I'm trying to figure out, first of all, which way I normally go.
Is it?
Because it doesn't feel natural to go right, but I do think I tend to lean right.
If we think about the kissing, what is kissing? Kissing is touch of two lips to piece of flesh.
Right.
We are beings of water. And this is the way human beings exchange waters. Mm-hmm. And if we think about that, our energy, and we have secretions in our body, all these juices. And then when we have the brain chemicals, and when people are nervous and stressed, they tend to smell different. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so when we are in blissful moment, we actually have more of this sweet taste.
Yeah.
And then those are the juices that come out of us. And when we kiss, we are exchanging our waters. We are exchanging the juices of their energetic body. Mm-hmm.
So it's it creates a love potion?
Well, exactly. You nail it. So what it does, it harmonizes the couple, vitalizes the giver, and nurture the receiver.
Oh,
so there's three mistakes we want to avoid when we kiss.
Okay, tell us.
Okay? The first mistake is bad breath. Mm-hmm. That is horrible. We want to brush our teeth and scrape our tongue.
And coconut oil. Did you hear about that?
Do the, what is it called?
It's not a rinse, it's called a flush or
Yeah, it's a detoxification of the mouth. Actually, it's a Ayurvedic practice where you rinse your mouth. They used to do it with sesame oil, but now people are doing with coconut.
You know what I'm talking about, though. Okay, good.
Your mouth.
Yeah, it's like a swish, they call it, or something like
that.
Yeah,
and it really is an amazing thing.
I definitely think most guys are in that same territory of should I? Is this going to be okay?
That's where the 50% guys can serve you really well. You go halfway, you see what's going. See, I'm with you here.
It's okay for the guy to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. So you go halfway, you're talking, connecting, but you already made a lot of contact.
So the contact will help invite.
See, you didn't come, but it didn't feel awkward.
No, of course, because we're doing a radio show.
Well, we're not going to kiss anyway.
If I was in a back room somewhere, I might be a nervous wreck, but seeing as I'm sitting here in my domain, I feel a little more comfortable.
I think one of the things that make a man really attractive for me is a man that is living in his purpose, a man that knows what he wants in life.
Sure.
And has a desire to do something big, something amazing. Or he's passionate about life.
Right.
He's alive. He's following his dreams. He didn't give up on his dreams, didn't give up what he wants to do with his life, and he's putting that first in his life. And he's really following his heart on that. And when people are in that, I call it being in alignment, following your purpose.
Okay.
That's very attractive.
For somebody who's just the average Joe, an average Jane, how will Tantra affect their lives and their love and their relationships? Why should I invest my time in Tantra?
In Tantra is the same way. The person that is living a Tantric life is completely free and is choosing very consciously everything, and it is attracting what the person wants. There is a certain magic about living a Tantric life that we experience more happiness.
No wonder why you're always glowing with happiness every time. I'm an accountant, but I wanted to be a rock star, but I settled for this job 9 to 5. Is it easier or more difficult for those types of people to embrace this way of life?
I think if they start to embrace this way of life, they're going to discover who they are and what they really want. And then they can take steps to create a life that is more fulfilling for themselves.
Okay.
It's like they can learn about what really fulfills their hearts and then go for it.